Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Mini Missing Moment. This segment is all about sharing missing persons information in hopes and efforts to raise awareness and bring these individuals home. Very often, people go missing and we don't have a ton of information to share, but it's still so important for us to try to get as much as we can out there to help locate and bring them home. Other times, loved ones have been missing for months, years, decades, and it's so important for us to share their information over and over and over again to hopefully reach the right people who may know something or may have the answers that can lead to reuniting the missing with their loved ones. I am Rachel, one half of Like Mother, Like Murder, and on today's Mini Missing Moment, I will be telling you about a missing teen, Lillian Abner. Months ago, I did a mini missing segment on TikTok about Lily. It was only about a minute long, just wanting to share any details that I could. Unfortunately, right now, I don't have a lot more information to bring you guys today on Lillian's disappearance, but my hope and my thought is that I need to talk about her on all platforms because even if it reaches one more person here on this podcast, that's one more set of eyes that can be on the lookout for this person. I've been chatting on and off again this week with Lily's cousin Ciara on Facebook, and she's been sharing information and trying to give me as much detail as she can from her and Lily's brother Gabe and her cousin Ryan. And reading everything, putting it all together, it all comes back to one fact, the point. It's that Lily is still missing, which means more needs to be done. On TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and here on the pod, we ask you guys to share the information that we bring, especially when it comes to a missing persons case or an unsolved case. Sometimes it just takes more people, and sometimes it just takes the right person to be made aware of a situation that could help lead the missing individual to safety. So let's get into it. Lillian Abner has been missing since February 18th, 2025, out of Covington, Kentucky. On the 18th of February, it said that Lily was overwhelmed by things and that she was trying to find someone to hang out with, but nobody would have thought that her trying to find someone to hang out with would lead to her family, her community, and many people from afar, like me, trying to find her. Lily didn't have this picture-perfect upbringing. Picture perfect doesn't even exist because that is different for anyone who is looking at the canvas. She has had problems within her immediate family. She's had problems herself. She's been taken from her family, been put in group homes. She's lived with her grandparents. And I want to make it very clear that one thing about people who go through shit in life is they get some pretty tough skin. They become fighters, and right now, Lily needs people to fight for her. She was last seen at her residence on Warren Street in Covington. It was here that her grandpa said that he saw her running into the woods outside of their home. She was last seen wearing gray sweatpants and a black puffer coat at the time of her disappearance. Then, she was reported missing. I was reading comments on Facebook about how Lily had left her phone behind and that it had been searched and cleared when it came to the possibility of clues or information that could lead to where she is. I didn't fully understand, so I brought this up to Ciara, who she was able to further elaborate, further clarify what all of this meant. She said that the detectives had scanned the phone and that Lily's grandmother has had it ever since. And that the reason for scanning the phone is they wanted to see who she was talking to, who she may have reached out to, all of those conversations, right? But apparently with the police looking through her phone, they either didn't find anything of value or they didn't look hard enough. It's been over a month now that Lily has been missing since she was last seen or heard from. In comments that I have read or posts that family and friends have made on Lily's disappearance, as well as talking with Ciara, they say that she was on good terms at this point with her family. She would communicate with everyone, and she wasn't mad at anyone in particular. And so on that day, even though, like I mentioned earlier, she was trying to find someone to hang out with, maybe just get away and clear her mind, this family is devastated knowing that this isn't like her and that she should be back home. Her cousin, Ciara, she shared with me how they would talk daily. They would talk all the time. And she also told me how much Lily loved her two children and how amazing their bond was. It's something that she just misses so much right now. Lily is 17 years old. She's around 5 feet tall and weighs around 135 pounds. She has greenish blue eyes, and she has natural strawberry blonde hair that she has dyed black. She has a few identifying tattoos, one of them being a tattoo of a cross on her middle finger of her right hand, and one with writing across her chest. If you have any information whatsoever that could help to bring Lily home, that could lead law enforcement to where she may be, any information that could help jumpstart a deeper investigation into Lily's disappearance, please come forward and call the Covington Police Department at 859-292-2222. The family is asking for the public's assistance in sharing Lily's missing persons information. And we know the power of social media. We can help this family and get Lily seen and talked about and hopefully found as quickly as possible. It's my opinion and mine only, but I feel that Lily's case is being brushed aside as a runaway because of the struggles she has faced in recent years. That they feel she is 17 and just needed to get away for a bit. And it's just a tragically wrong frame of mind to be in. If that is the case, 17 is still a child. But whether you're 3 years old or 88 years old, or any age in between, or any age at all, you are still a person. You are still loved. You are still important. You still matter. And you deserve a thorough investigation into the disappearance, whether someone believes you left on your own free will or not, especially if you are a child. I truly hope for this family, anyone who knows and loves her, the community, that Lily is found quickly and safely. One last thing when I was chatting with her cousin is that she mentioned that law enforcement has not conducted any search efforts for Lily. She mentioned that she tried putting one together and that only 6 people got together for it. 6 people is still people out there searching, but if there are any listeners in the Covington, Kentucky, or areas around it who are willing to join a search, I highly recommend you checking the sources for this week's episode on how you can follow along for any updates or search efforts that may take place in the future for Lily. We will talk to you on Tuesday for a regularly scheduled episode of Like Mother, Like Murder. If you have a loved one that is missing and would like us to help share information on them, please email us at likemotherlikemurder@gmail.com so that we can do our part in sharing a missing person segment in hopes and efforts to bring them home. You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at Like Mother, Like Murder. And you can reach out to us on there or email, wherever. Thank you all for listening today. And remember, even if you think you can't help or make a difference, you can. By sharing this episode, by sharing articles of those who are missing, sharing their pictures, all of these things help to raise awareness in their case and keep the momentum going to search and ultimately find the missing. Talk to you guys next week. Bye.